ball one. Here's a pop-up foul. Hits the dirt, makes the catcher fall to his knees. Count 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it called for strike three. A little delayed call by the umpire, but looks like it caught the strike zone. And there's an out. So here's Brian Mello to the plate. Pitch, high for ball one. Yeah, they're #1 seed. And the pitch. And it's just taken off the plate. So good pitch, just missed the call. Pitch. Ryan swings and misses for the second out of the inning. So back-to-back strikeouts to open up this bottom of the inning. Stepping in for George Washington is number 24. And the pitch, down for ball one. Pitch just missed outside, and it's 2-0. George Washington looking to force game 3 today, tomorrow. Here's the pitch, and it's called a strike, count 2-1. I have no idea. And a rocket foul ball. So the count is 2-2. And here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. And the pitcher strikes out this side, and George Washington goes down 1-2-3. We had, you know, I'm the first one who started this. What's up? That is ball one. And the pitcher asking where that pitch was. So here's the 1-0 pitch. That is taken for strike one, I believe. Can't really see the umpire's hand from here if he calls a strike or a ball. And that is swung on and missed. So 2 on, 1 out. The pitch is fouled away. Pitcher throwing smoke right now. So first and second, 1 away, and the runner gets back to second. And the shortstop even lost his hat on the play. It was a quick throw to second. I would not be surprised if we see a double steal here. Trying to put some pressure on the pitching staff. That pitch is taken off the plate. So first and second, 1 away. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So it will be up to George Washington's number 11 to try and get something here, trying to get G-dubs on the board. The pitch is a quick swing and a miss for strike one. The 0-1, fouled away, strike two. Got a lot of right field open. That is down for ball one, just missed. Two outs, yep, 2 outs. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that is taken for ball two. So you notice this pitcher's getting a little off the zone, but George Washington also being very aggressive too. The pitch, that is taken for a ball, and now it's 3 balls and a strike. Two outs. It's like 3-1. The pitch, runners are going, and that is taken for ball 4. And the bases are loaded. And now here comes the pitching coach for the Luperon staff. And I feel like this mound visit is a little bit too late. I feel like there should have been a mound visit when he got first and second. So right now, the Luperon's pitching staff, coaching staff, is trying to settle down their pitcher. He's given up 3 walks in the inning, so he's missing a lot of the plate. George Washington trying to pay for the walks that he's given up. And you can see the first base coach for George Washington also having a conversation with the batter, so a lot of conversating going on with this AB. So bases loaded, 2 outs. in a 1-0 game in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes the 1-0. That is taken for ball one. And the pitcher continues to miss pitches off the plate. Catcher trying to help him out, but it's not doing no good. The 1-0. That is taken for strike one. Here's the 1-1. That is strike. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. And that is no. And the Luperon fans thought that should have been a strike. Count goes to 2-2. And you could see that pitcher really wanted that strike call, and he didn't get it. And the intensity is building up. And a lot of shouting and screaming is going on right now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the batter calls time. It's getting very intense as we hit the middle innings. It's only a 1-0 game. Tying run, go-ahead run are in scoring position. Pitch is a chopper to short. The baseman is safe, and the ball gets away. Here comes another run, and the umpire holds time. We'll see what they place the runners. The umpire called time. I think they're going to score 2 runs. In a big error, George Washington will take the lead. We have to see what the umpire calls before anything happens. So we'll see where they put the runners. So it looks like they're only going to score 1 run. So the game will be tied. Yeah, it's 1-1. It's 2? Oh shoot, you're right. So it's 2, right? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so sorry guys. So it's 2-1. I'm sorry. So GW takes the lead after a costly error. Great job by the batter hustling down the line, and he actually slid into first base, which I feel like kind of messed up the shortstop. And a lot of pitches missing off the plate. A lot of pitches that should have been called strikes instead of were called balls. The count is 1-0, the pitch. And now it's 2-0. And George Washington, being the team of being aggressive on the base pads, gives them 2 runs. The 2-0 fouled away. You're right, because the bases were loaded. I forgot. Yeah. So 2 came in, yeah, you're right. Pitch, and that one gets away, but the runners will stay. And it's 3-1. And that is ball 4. Or no, that's strike 3. So the inning is over. So George Washington takes the lead by scoring 2 runs. We head to the top of the 5th in a 2-1 game. So I got to talk about that inning, because that inning was a little bit ridiculous there. So George Washington managed to take the lead there, even after being down 1-0. I don't know if Raymond, you wanted to talk a little bit about what you thought on that inning.
I mean, it was a wild inning for sure. Though. I mean, the momentum that GW have and continue to keep that momentum going really outshine themselves today. And we got an update that from Jose that Mavo is losing their game by against Titanville 5-0. So Timeville is almost closer to Yankee Stadium. So what you think about that? A VP of 2015?
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, it would be a really good, really good getting back to the finals. After last year's defeat. I mean, George Washington looking for revenge this year, trying to get back to where they belong, and especially this year, trying to actually get the finals win this year, after being such a good year last year and coming up a little short. So they got a good lead. They just pitching is doing well. The starter's doing good. If I'm Luperon, man, don't worry about the umpires. The umpires, they're not going to really see a lot of pitches. So just continue playing your game. Even if you don't get the call, continue playing baseball. Baseball's a long game. It's a good game. So just keep playing the game, and things will come your way. So we'll see you out for the top of the fifth, where George Washington leading 2-1. Luperon will bat. So we're in the top of the fifth inning, and the first pitch, a little slow curve, got some first strike. 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is down, 2 balls in the strike. So here comes the pitch, and that is a strike. So I believe the count is, also with the count is full, it's 3-2 now. Full count pitch, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the catcher makes the throw to first, and there's 1 out. Oh, tell him I said, what's good, Greg? Missed you, man. What's up? So 1 away. And here's number 1 for Luperon. Pitch is a strike. And it's 0-1. Yes, G-Dubs is up 2-1. It was a crazy play. The shortstop actually threw the ball away, which allowed GW to come in and score 2 runs. We talk about this every day. GW and their baseball aggressiveness, they've been doing it since day 1. The 0-2 is foul ball. So it looks like the catcher's going to change balls with the pitcher. With the umpire. So fresh ball, looking for the strikeout. The 0-2. Curve misses out really outside, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout, the 1-2. Curve gets him swinging. And that is a strikeout. 2 down. So with 2 outs in the inning, and whoa, pitch got away a little bit, and it's ball 1. So with 2 outs in the inning, number 12 is showing bunt. He bunts, it gets down, the third baseman comes, makes a strong throw, and he got him. What a play. They read the bunt, they got the throw, and the inning ends. So no runs, no hits, no errors. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the inning in a 2-1 game.
And now, we have a wonderful surprise for you.
Make the mic fly.
Resurrection.
Make the mic fly.
Resurrection.
Funny how the music put time to perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you're up, feel the flow, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are. Funny how the music put time to perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you're up, feel the flow, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are. Like a movie that you can't predict. Like a book that you can't resist. I sing along a song that's so sensual. Bring along a sip to make it oh so sexual. Verbally that is making love to the music means vibing to the beat at night. With the whole city fast asleep. Out cold true words seem to rise to the lips. Take hold of a poet of me most powerfully. I feel free when the world doesn't know it to me. It's so hard to find a gig that lives up to the billing. Trying to find a reason to work out, willing I admit my thinking is wishful like a star.
So we are here in the bottom of the 5th inning. George Washington looking to extend their 2-1 lead. Here in the must-win Game 2, trying to force that Game 3. Gregory Mello, an OG guy, swings and misses. Or just foul tips it for strike 1. Gregory Mello was on the team last year and he was on that team last year with that 2022 George Washington team getting to the finals last year. So he has a lot of experience on these types of moments. As he chops one, that is a foul ball. So the count right now 0-2. Oh, it says pending. So the count right now is 0-2 on Mello. All right. So the scoreboard might be a little broken, little technical issues right now, but it's 0-2 on Mello, and now it's 1-2. So here comes the pitch, and Mello fouls it. So good battle here by Brian.
Still
1-2. Yeah. So Mello battling here. George Washington trying to build up their lead here in this must-win Game 2. The 1-2. Mello on the ground. That is under the glove of the third baseman, trying to dive for it. And Mello with the leadoff single. And just like I said, Mello with all that experience knows these types of moments. And he delivers for his team a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. for the second inning in a row, George Washington gets their leadoff man on. So the offense with no outs. Bunt shows, and that gets away, and Mello will advance to second. So the double play is taken away, and Mello's in scoring position with nobody out. Yep, 1-0, yep. So Mello's in scoring position. The pitch shows bunt. Third baseman rushes in trying to... He sensed the bunt, but nothing happened. The count, I believe, is 1-1. Third baseman plays out. Now he creeps in a little bit. He's running, jogging in now. Shows the bunt. Mello stays. He gets the out at first. And a good play by the Luperon third baseman to hold Mello at second. So the bunt unsuccessful there. But now Ramon Jimenez steps into the plate. And now Ramon Jimenez will step in. Ramon had a single the last time he stepped up to the plate. One of the biggest guys, one of the strongest guys too. As he chops one on the ground, and that is under the glove of the shortstop. Here comes Brian, he will score. And Ramon Jimenez delivers for the team. It's 3-1. And the Luperon shortstop is having a nightmare today. And Ramon Jimenez has hit back-to-back singles. And one of the hottest guys on the team right now. And it's a 3-1 game here in the fifth. And that pitch is down for ball one. And a lot of pressure on that Luperon pitching staff is coming. George Washington was down 1-0. They've scored 3 unanswered runs. And that is taken for strike one. And Bobby doesn't agree on the first base side. 1-1. His shot is a drop. It pops. So the second baseman lets it drop. So he lets it drop. Will that be a double play or no? No, it's just an out. I think he was trying to go for the double play. I think that's why he let the ball drop. Yeah, so fielder's choice it looks like. And it looks like the coach is questioning it should have been a double play maybe. He's saying, it looks like he's saying the ball may have dropped the grass. A lot of communication going out there. And now he looks, and now the Luperon staff is going to the infield umpire, getting an explanation of the play. I don't know if he's thinking it should have been a double play or is he looking at something else. Yeah, playoff game you get 3, yeah. So it looks like the explanation got explained there.
Yeah, because the thing is, what happened is Big Baby thought that he was gonna be out. He was gonna be out anyway. So he went to stand first. What happened is that since he dropped it, he had to go to second. That's automatic out, but the first baseman had to.
So right now it's 2 on, 1 out. Number 21 for George Washington steps up to the plate, and it's called a strike. 0-1. That's what it looked like. And a swing and a miss. Runner goes, takes off, and he is safe. And you could see the frustration on that shortstop's face as his horrific afternoon continues. Looks like he just got his foot on the base. And here's a rocket foul ball that heads towards the construction zone. The pitch. That is just off the plate. And the count 2-2. Pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So that will end the inning, but the Trojans, they get a run. They leave a man on base. It's 3-1, George Washington. I got to talk about that.
Just go back on the pictures.
Yeah. Raymond, listen, I got to talk about that play, man. How big has Ramon impacted this team?
I mean, okay, so Ramon Jimenez, like the first 3 games that his playoff one so far, he was struggling. He wasn't able to contribute to the team as much as we were hopeful. But at least today, or I don't know about yesterday, but today he did shine and was able to deliver to get some forces in, and extending the lead by more than half. So that's good to see from Big Baby.
No, especially the guys who actually been on the team before. I got to give a shout out to Brian too, because these guys they've been on the team. They know these situations. They went to the finals last year, so these guys, they know what's up. They're teaching the new guys, hey, listen, man, this is a must-win game. We have to win if we're gonna force that game 3 tomorrow. So it's good to have guys who've been in these situations before, because they teach the new guys, hey, listen, this is what it feels like to have all this pressure on you. And Brian and Big Baby, man, they're delivering. Brian led off the inning with a single. Big Baby brung Brian in from second base. So let's see if George Washington can hold the lead. Let's go.
Yo, we only, like we're gonna say before, time and time and again, when there are errors, one will score, without a doubt. That's baseball. And we are going back live. Here you go, buddy.
All right, let's go. We're back live. We are here in the top of the 6th in a 3-1 game. Still a lot of baseball left to play. I believe there's still 7 innings, right? It still goes to 7. Yep. So still a lot of outs left to record for this George Washington pitching staff. First pitch taken, ball 1. Yeah. Oh. You want to do it? Oh, okay. The tool of the. So right now the count is 2-0, and the Luperon bench trying to encourage something to go here. The curve gets a strike. That curveball slider is really working today. 2-1. He gets him looking. So the count right now, I believe, is 2-2, if I'm not mistaken. The pitch is a rocket to left field, and that is a foul ball. Yeah. Looks like the batter just got a little ahead on that swing. The pitch. Pitch is down in the dirt for a ball. The 2-strike pitch. It is called a ball. So that is a leadoff walk to start the inning. So runner on first. Runner goes, and a shot to left field. That sends the runner back. He will make the play out there. Wow. I'm telling you, Raymond, I mean, that left field, man, it comes to real advantage. So 1 out here in the inning. Got a lot of Oh, okay, good. So it's 1 out. Yeah. Okay, good. So with 1 away, runner on first. Pitcher steps off, trying to check that runner. That is taken for a ball. Checks on the runner and just gets back. Pitch is fouled away. Yeah, college scouts. Pitch. That is the throw. It skips into center field, and the runner will head to third. So the throw from the catcher kind of skipped past second. And a lot of communication on that field as the runner advances to third base. Pitch. It is ball 4. Runners on the corners with 1 out. And now Carbone calls time, and he's going to go and talk to his pitcher. And now it looks like he's going to go take the ball away. Uh-oh, so it looks like Ramon Jimenez, the first baseman, is going to pitch now. So Ramon playing the first baseman and pitching tonight. Wow. Got a two-way player here. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, Ramon. Yeah, I mean, I want to talk about the way Ramon plays. I mean, he's a beast, man. You know, and for him to come out here and pitch, especially the way he's been delivering with his bat, you know, this would be a good story to write about. Ramon drives in a run and also strikes out the side with runners on the corner. So this would be a good story to write about. But let's see what happens here. Runners on the corners, and it's still a 2-run lead. Still a lot of baseball left to play, even though we'll see what happens here. As Ramon gets his warm-up pitches ready. Yeah, guys, let me get an update on that Monroe game. I'm curious to see what's going on over there, because yeah. So here we go. Ramon Jimenez, the first baseman, and runner goes to second, so that takes away the double play. And now 2 runners are in scoring position.
So right now the double play option is out.
Double play is out, yep. Crowd clapping here. Number 3 steps to the plate. Pitch. Down for a ball.
Let's go, big baby. Let's go.
Pitch is a swing and a miss for a strike. I mean, every strike call, every pitch call gets some sort of reaction. Pitch. That skips in and just stays in front of the plate. So it's a 2-run lead for George Washington, but they're in a little bit of a mess here. Second and third, 1 out. The pitch is a shot to left field. That's going to get down. And that is going to, and the runner is safe. And the game is tied. Wow. So game is tied at 3.
Out, bro. Man, low.
And it is getting very loud here, as Luperon has tied the game on a 2-run double by number 3. Ramon. Here's a dribbler. That's a fair ball. And it's thrown away. And Luperon has taken the lead. Wow. On just a soft dribbler down the third base line. It's for and Luperon has taken a 4-3 lead after being down 3-1 here in the inning. It's a 4-3 game. And here's a dribbler off the glove of Ramon. Scooped up. They will get the out at first. And the runner will advance to third. So a good play as Ramon got that ball kind of tipped off his glove there. So 4-3 game, runner on third, 2 outs. George Washington trying to limit the damage, and here's a straight up pop up. Who's gonna get it? The first baseman calls it, and Ramon makes the play. So that will end the inning. But the damage has been done. Luperon has taken the lead. Carbone he's gonna have a conversation with his guys.
What they say after the error
Comes a run, yo. Let's see what Carbone will talk about with his team. Down 1.
Talk about that. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, what an inning, man. You know, George Washington, they had the lead. You know, and then the errors came. There was only 1 out. There was a missed throw. Just a small dribbler down the line. You don't even need to even get a whole base hit. Just put the ball in play and, you know, let the defense do its thing. And, you know, Luperon did just that. Number 2, he got a swinging bunt, but ball dribbled down the line. It was a missed throw from the third baseman. And you know what happens, man. The errors come to run. So we'll see what happens, how George Washington will respond here. They limit the damage to 3. They're only down 1 here. So it's still, like I said, a lot of baseball left to play. Still a lot of outs to record, a lot of big bats to go through. Ramon and Mello definitely will get their chances again. But yeah, it's been a good game. Luperon, like I mentioned in the beginning, trying to advance to the finals. George Washington trying to force a game 3, which will be tomorrow at Randall's Island. We're hoping to vlog that game. Let's see what happens. Go G-Dubs, come on. Let's see what you got. Yeah, you know, I mean, whenever you see a dribbler down the third base line, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to try to get the out. But sometimes, especially with this type of field and the grounds rule here, you know, it could cost you. You know, maybe in other parks that the team has played in, you know, it will cost you. But especially playing here, that's why I'm saying playing here has got to be one of the toughest, even if you're home or away, because there's a lot of space to work with. The grounds rule is very crazy here. As here's a strike, and the count 0-1. But like I said, the grounds rule here is very different from any place. The 0-1 is taken for strike 2, and the bench looked like they didn't agree with that, showing some face reactions. The 0-2, a swing and a miss, and the strikeout starts the 6th. One out. Yeah. Yeah, already 1 out. So here's the batter for George Washington, number 11. The pitch. Looks at strike one. So the count is 0-1. Pitcher working quick here and a swing and a miss. And you can see how quickly this pitcher is working here. The 0-2. A swing and a miss, and back-to-back strikeouts have opened the bottom of the sixth. And he is quickly working here. So already 2 quick outs in not even like a minute. Pitch. Strike. 0-1. Another swing and miss. I mean, this pitcher is working so quickly, Raymond. I mean, already 2 strikes and 2 outs. 0-2. He did not get the call. And it's 1-2. And the fans wondering where that was at. Pitcher throwing smoke here, and here's a pop-up that the shortstop catches. And what a quick inning for the Luperon number 3 pitcher. He pitches probably one of the fastest pitch innings we'll ever see in baseball. That inning probably lasted a minute and like 30 seconds. And we will head to the last inning, the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. George Washington trying to do something here, especially trying to go to the bottom of the 7th with only being down a run. They had the downs of going down 1, 2, 3 in the 6th, but they still have 3 outs to work with. So still, like I said, a lot of baseball left to play. Yeah, I mean, you know, we got to see what happens. You know, I know, you know, the defense right now, you know, it's struggling a little bit, but you know, we still have 3 outs to work with. So it's just if you're George Washington going into that bottom of the 7th, you got to figure out a way to foul off those fastballs because they're coming in hot, and definitely you got to take off that pitcher's game because he really worked a very, very quick inning there. And for your season to go down that quick, I believe George Washington needs to take some time. Ramon will try to pitch a clean inning here. Ramon trying to get this team to the bottom of the 7th, only down 1. He had the frustration of giving up the lead. Let's see what he could do here. As he's taking some time here, kicking some of the dirt off the rubber. So number 1 for Luperon will lead us off here in the top of the 7th. Luperon looking for insurance runs. And almost all of the bench for Luperon gets up as that pitch is in the dirt. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for strike 1, I believe. Pitch in the dirt. And the count is 2-1 now. Ramon, as they get a ground ball, third baseman trying to take his time here. And he makes the throw to first to record the first out of the 7th. And that's true. Just make the easy plays. Don't do nothing hard. Don't be fancy with it. Just make the easy play. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th. And that will take us to Luperon's batter number 12, who is showing bunt right now and takes a strike. The count is 0-1 with 1 out. Pitch is a dribbler down the third base line. That is a foul ball. So the count goes to 0-2 now. Huh? Oh yeah. Pitch. He's down for a ball. Yeah, you're right. The team has to get 21 outs. Here's a comebacker to Ramon, who makes a nice play. What a play from Ramon Jimenez, a kind of soft comebacker. And he's gotten the first 2 outs here in the 7th. So good pitching right now from Ramon Jimenez. Yeah, because you see, it says we have to until we get 21 outs. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yeah. Luperon has to get the last 3 outs. Yeah. Pitch. Curve. Gets him looking for a strike. Kind of little curved slider pitch from Ramon. That pitch has kind of been working surprisingly for the Trojans, especially the way that it's coming in. As that pitch is a little off down on the knees, and it's 1-1. Ramon looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. Pitch is down, 2-1. And I know Carbone is definitely going to have a meeting here before the bottom of the 7th starts. Here's a 2-1, and that is a shot to center. It is caught, and the inning is over. So here we go, guys. Stay tuned. George Washington trying to tie up this game. We will head to the bottom of the 7th inning.
This is it.
Carbone trying to hype up his guys. Ramon, let's do a little intermission. Raymond, let's do a little intermission here. So here we go, bottom of the 7th, you're down to run. What do you do? What do you do?
Dang. I don't know what to say, but I honestly don't know what to say, but just keep the spirit up. Hit pitches that you can hit. Don't overcommit yourself. Let the pitch come to you, and be humble, but don't be aggressive. This is not the opportunity to be aggressive. Yeah. That's my opinion.
Yeah. No, definitely. I gotta agree with that because you're down a run, but you're down to the last 3 outs, and we gotta give a shout out to the cameraman here. I want to see what he has to say about it.
What's going on, guys? Right here. Look. So the most important thing is we gotta understand is that George Washington came with a brand new team. The brand new kids started playing this game this year. A lot of the players that played last year left because they were seniors. So you got to give a shout out. If this season is over this year, in this last inning, it's because of that. We got to give props to the Trojans kids. They did great, and let's see what happens. Bottom of the 7th inning, hopefully we get the W.
And you got Mr. Lopez in the comments. Small ball, they're way behind the fastball, lay one down. So what you think? You the OG commentator of this house. So
Yeah, listen, Luperon, I'm not going to lie. They got a really good pitcher. you know, their pitching staff is probably really one of the reasons why they got to be one of the best teams in the division because of how quickly they work and you know they got George Washington kind of sleeping on those fastballs. So as we just see right now, they actually changed the pitcher to number 2. Number 2 for Luperon has actually had a good game. He's been delivering, so he's going to try to get the last 3 outs. But here we go. Last 3 outs of the game. We'll see what happens. So number 27 for George Washington will lead it off. We could see Ramon and Mello with bats in their hands. I believe they will bat in this inning. I'm not 100% sure how the lineup is going today, but they have bats in their hands. So if you want a big situation, and definitely, like our cameraman was saying, you know, this team has really been good this year. I mean, you know, a lot of young guys, a lot of young stars. So whatever happens this year, man, a lot of future talent says the first pitch is taken for ball 1. But yeah, like I said before, you know, a lot of good young superstars in this team, a lot of good arms. So, you know, it's good that the team is getting this type of experience, you know, being in these types of situations because, you know, it's good for their careers, it's good for the scouts that's watching them. So, let's see what happens. That is a strike, and the count is 1-1. And most of the Luperon fans actually standing by the gates, trying to hope their team records the last 3 outs. As the catcher tried to position the glove, didn't get the call. The count is 2-1. 2-1, yep. Wait for your pitches, and it's a foul ball. Not a bad swing there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch is a shot and caught. 1 away. And here is one of the OG guys in the team, Gregory Mello. Mello has a bat in his hand trying to get some offense going on with 1 out. I mean, if I was in this position, it'd be big talent here in Mello. First pitch, Mello takes strike 1. 0-1. 0-1, yep. The 0-1. Mello's a shot to center. That is right to the center fielder. And Luperon needs 1 more out. And you can see the frustration on Mello's face. I'm looking at his face right now. You could tell that he definitely had that pitch just flied out. A lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, a lot of anticipation coming with the final out trying to get recorded. And here's a strike. George Washington had a 3-1 lead.
Come on, buddy.
A lot of guys recording. The fans standing up. Everybody on the Luperon bench is standing up. Pitch, foul ball, and he is battling for sure. So George Washington down to their last strike. Like I said, guys, whatever happens here, you know, they had such a great season. I mean, you gotta love the Trojans team. The pitch, a dribbler, that is gonna be is that a fair ball? That is a fair ball. Yup. That's an infield single. So Ramon Jimenez will come to the plate. The tying run is on base.
Imagine if Big Baby hits a home run. Let's go! Let's go, Big Baby!
Big Baby,
Let's go!
the perfect guy you want in this situation. Strike one. What did I tell you before? Get the OG guys to the plate who've been in these situations. This guy Ramon Jimenez, he's done it all today. Can he get one more piece added to his name? Pitch. As Ramon pops it up. The second baseman makes the play. And Luperon advances to the finals. And they will celebrate here in George Washington High School field. What a comeback from Luperon. Ramon, that was a good swing. It was not a bad swing, but Luperon will celebrate, and they sweep this 3-game series. And the Luperon fans chanting as their team will advance to the finals. George Washington teams is out for this season. What a great season they had getting to this time, and you know they had such a lot of high expectations this year. A lot of new young faces in the team. But Ramon just popped it up. It was a good swing. And Luperon will advance to the finals. They will play at Yankee Stadium on June 12th at 7 o'clock. As they gather right now at the mound to celebrate. I mean, you know, what a game, you know. It's a good game, you know. It's just, I feel like this game definitely came down to pitching, and I feel like the umpire did blow a lot of calls today. I'm not going to lie. A lot of pitches felt pretty close to the plate or kind of caught the edge. They didn't get calls. But, you know, I mean, this team is, you know, they got a lot of young guys, you know, and a lot of young guys. It's good to have these guys in these types of situations because it gets them trained for these moments, you know. As you can see, Luperon celebrating on the pitcher's mound. You know, the guys like Ramon and Mello, you know, they contributed a lot for this game. And, you know, well, congrats on George Washington on a great season. And you can see Luperon getting their team picture on the mound as they will advance to the finals. They will either play Monroe or Tottenville. Yeah. And you can see the frustration on George Washington's face. And they will advance to the finals on June 12th.
Let's go, GW! Let's go! Great game, GW! Good job!
All right.
Good job!
Alright guys, so let me update you guys here so far. So, very intense game. It's very emotional game for the George Washington Trojans as they face the #1 seed. And unfortunately, after taking 2 from them in the regular season, unfortunately, you know, Luperon got a comeback and show redemption as they take game 2 out of 3 in the playoff, advancing to the final round where they most likely will be facing Tottenville here. But, you know, give a shout out to George Washington Trojans. You know, they did have some struggle when it comes to the eligibility, so they did recruit it and got 3 new baseball players from the JV side of things. And now we got an update that Tottenville is leading Monroe by a score of 12-0. So 12-0, Tottenville on the bottom of the 5th.
Yo, we should broadcast to the building.
So Titanville is dominating against Monroe. Thank you for that. And that will be the game to watch between the 1 and 2 seed between Luperon and Titanville. You know, they both 1 and 2 seeds respectfully. And man, what a game. Unfortunately, we did have a late start to the stream because, you know, we got there late. Yep. So Monroe is being dominated, getting that smoke. I mean, okay, here's the issue with this game. And we said it all the time. It's the errors. It's the errors. There was a lot of opportunity where we could have had shut down when Le Peron. You know, they caused an error which allowed us to score runs, but in the same time we did we did have some errors on our own, and they capitalized that. So, you know, like Mr. Lopez, one of the other OG commentator. Well, nah, James is OG. So, but in the end of the day, you know, when it matters the most, when there's errors, there will be ones. Yo, okay, so unfortunately, we're gonna start wrapping up because we're gonna get packing up. But I want to give a good shout out, you know, Mr. Gregorio from high school from Law, holding it down. His wife is putting up with his behind. So, and James coming out here today to commentate you guys. Do we?
Like and subscribe if you want us to go to Yankee Stadium broadcast that game.
Do you guys want us to broadcast that game?
If you wanted to see the upset of the century. Because listen, right now I'm going for Tonville, man. I'm talking about my team, I'm going for Tonville.
We got.
I hope for the best. I think all teams having a great season. Luperon has, you know, number one. We can't deny that. Number one seed. If you see, look, I don't know if you can switch your cameras. You see how the crowd is gathering around. They want to say goodbye to the team, you know. And a lot of the fans here showed up from Luperon and support the team, you know.
Oh yeah.
Some of our kids, some of our fans didn't come up and support the team, but it doesn't matter, you know. As long as you guys are following us and on YouTube and watching the broadcast, that's what that matters the most right now. But you know, shout out to Luperon. Luperon had a great game. They had a great game yesterday too. But most importantly, too, shout out to our kids, our Trojans team, for a great season, great phenomenal season, great pitching, great batting. You know, they might be in the clubhouse right now, upset. You know, they couldn't get this W, but it doesn't matter. You know what? The most important thing is that they had fun in this game, and that's it. You know, that's what I say.
I also gotta say something too, because it's like I looked at the score yesterday on my phone too. I was looking at all the games have been really close. There hasn't been in these two games. There hasn't been one game where it hasn't been a blowout, and that's what it's good to see. You love to see the battle. You love to see the players going at it. You love to see the fans get excited, the dugouts get excited, everybody chanting and stuff like that. So all the games have been really close. You know, just Luperon was the better team. You know, like I said, they were the number one seed. You know, they had a phenomenal season. George Washington also won the James Monroe tournament this spring, so you got to give a shout out for them for that. Yeah, so they had such a great year. You know, like I said, a lot of young guys, and I say this every time, especially when you get new guys into teams. They adjust to the coaching staff. They adjust to the environment. And I'm not gonna lie, playing at this field is tough because of the ground rule. If you were playing anywhere else, this game definitely would have been with George Washington. The reason why they lost, I feel like, is because of the ground rule. Because when the third baseman made that throw, the ball literally skipped to the right side of the track, and that costed the runner to go to second, which put runners at second and third at the time. So the ground rules here is very, very tough, especially left field. You can hit a ball like 200.
are, feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, like a movie that you can't predict, like a drug that you can't resist. And sing along a song that's so sensual. Bring along a sip to make it all so sexual. Verbally, that is making love to the music means vibing to the beat at night. With the whole city fast asleep, out cold, true words seem to rise to the lips. Take hold of a poet of me most powerfully. I feel free when the world doesn't know it to me. It's so hard to find a gig that lives up to the billing. Trying to find a reason to work out, willing I admit my thinking is wishful, like a star upon a child gazing up to the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the truth to fit the lifestyle borrowed and overdue? We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Let's break it all down into pieces of bright moments that pass by like a meteorite. Throw on your favorite reel, that's good to go. On the analog player, watch the people go. Sit back with the breeze and let the memories flow. Comedy, tragedy, all the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are, feel it blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, funny how the music put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are, feel it blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are. Like a move that I can't predict, like a look that I can't resist. The tingling feeling was so mutual. The lingering appeal was so unusual. Herbally, what is medicine to a lone soul can become poisonous. Some with the whole body fast asleep, out cold. True vision seem to come to the eye. Take hold of a prophet of me most visibly. I see clear when the world doesn't show it to me. It's so hard to make sense in the cycle of billing. Trying to find a reason to quit and make a killing. I admit, ordealing is painful, like a star upon a child staring down from the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the picture before pixelating the human texture? We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister and save it all up for an ultimate prize. Homecoming gathering with the big surprise. Throw on your favorite record that's good to go on the analog table and it's up to blow. Sit back with these and hear the MC flow. Hi-hat, kick drum on the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are, feel it blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, funny how the